Coming up this morning on Daybreak, another annual event in Springfield canceled. Organizers say it just would not be possible this year with current guidelines in place. Also, the Springfield Park Board opens its indoor pools, but the outdoor ones will need to wait a bit longer. We'll explain why coming up this morning on Daybreak. Good morning and thanks for joining us. It's Monday, May 25th. I'm Lauren Barnes. Joe has the day off. Happy Memorial Day, and we want to take this time to say thank you to all of the military families out there for your great sacrifice for us and our country. Meteorologist Elisa Raffa joins us now. We know it's a big weekend, the unofficial start to summer. Hopefully you enjoyed a little bit of the weekend so far.
Yeah, we really lucked out with Saturday being mostly dry and sunny and really warm. And then we had those storms creep in yesterday, and we'll have that happen again today.
All right. I know you were calling for a lot of uncertainty. So when can we expect some of that moisture to set in?
Yeah, I think we'll have those storms roll in a little bit earlier today than they did yesterday. We're looking at some showers and storms that will happen later on today. Right now, we've got the sun peeking through some clouds in Springfield. It's 66 degrees out there right now. We've got some showers already starting to fill in from the south, getting into Bentonville and Fayetteville. We're dry in Springfield, and then we've got a shower out to the east. So we'll continue again to find them fill in today. It's 65 degrees at Mountain Grove and 66 degrees right now in West Plains. Some wet roads will be possible as we head through the afternoon because of those scattered showers and storms. It will be warm out there, though, looking at a high of 80 degrees on your Memorial Day despite the cloud cover and that rain around. Now, we're also concerned about some heavy rain and flooding, so flash flood watch takes effect at 1 o'clock and goes until 7 o'clock tomorrow morning, where we could have some downpours. We are also looking at a marginal severe risk for 1 or 2 stronger severe storms possible. So those are the threats for today. Then we're looking at a stalled pattern again with more storm chances through the end of the week. Your full forecast is in 10.
A more than 75-year-old annual 3-day weekend event here in Springfield has been canceled because of COVID-19. Park Day is a tradition in Springfield, and it's been that way since about 1951. Over 1,000 people attend over the span of 3 days. Members of the Springfield Reunion Club say it was a tough call to cancel this year. Hospitality was going to be at the DoubleTree, and people from all over the country were expected to come. Texas, California, Arizona, New Yorkers, anybody who's ever lived in Springfield would come back for Park Day.
To do Park Day, it's just not sensible, not practical. Everything's up in the air and it changes daily. So we don't know what to do. We don't want to put anybody in jeopardy. We don't want to see anybody hurt. And the distancing that has to be done, there's no way we can do that.
Park Day is usually held on the first weekend of August each year. Graves at the Missouri Veterans Cemetery are decorated with flags, but no Memorial Day services will be held this year in an effort to reduce COVID-19 exposure. All 5 Missouri State Veterans cemeteries are following CDC and National Cemetery Administration guidelines on large gatherings. Flags will still be lowered to half staff, and instead of the in-person ceremonies, a video honoring veterans will be posted on social media. Memorial Day was declared a national holiday back in 1971. It's a day we know to honor those who have died in all American wars on the last Monday in May each year. The Springfield bus schedule will be modified today in honor of the holiday. Routes and schedules will follow those normally offered on Sundays, which means buses will operate from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. COVID-19 modified routes and schedules will resume tomorrow morning at 6. Then this Sunday, May 31st, pre-pandemic bus routes and schedules might resume for City Utilities Transit. CU says it will be monitoring COVID-19 issues in the community before making a final decision. Happening around the Ozarks, the Highway Patrol is reporting at least 2 people drowning in separate incidents over the weekend. The first happening on Lake Taneycomo. 50-year-old Frankie Mills of Rockaway Beach was on a boat dock just after 11 Friday night when authorities say he fell into the lake. He was pronounced dead on the scene. And just after 6 p.m. Saturday, authorities say 34-year-old Frederica Hardiman of Fayetteville, Arkansas, was killed on the Elk River. The report says Hardiman was getting off a boat when he was swept downstream by the current and got caught under a log jam. We also need to let you know as you wake up, a longtime local business leader has passed away. Ed Pinniger died on Saturday. He opened a car dealership in 1979 that's still in operation today. Pinniger was a graduate of Missouri State and a financial supporter of the school. He and his wife gave a large gift in the mid-2000s that was used to renovate the main horse arena at the Dar Agricultural Center. In 2004, Pinniger received Missouri State's Outstanding Alumni Award. He was 74 years old. New for you this morning, the Springfield Greene County Park Board's indoor pools are now reopened to the public. Color 10's Nyjah McDonald joins us this morning to share how the pools plan to operate. Nyjah, good morning.
Well, good morning, Lauren. The city of Springfield operates 2 indoor pools, Chesterfield and Doling Indoor Aquatic Centers. Now, they're typically open year-round, but were closed for the last 9 weeks due to COVID-19 prevention. Jenny Fillmore Edwards works for the park board and says the indoor pools will operate under limited hours and capacity is limited at both pools. Edwards says Memorial Day is generally when the park board opens its 6 outdoor pools, but with a citywide hiring freeze caused by COVID-19, staff availability is currently limited.
We were looking at the possibility of not opening all of the outdoor pools even before COVID was part of the equation, but certainly now that COVID has impacted our community and certainly the Parks Department as well, it put off the lifeguard training, but it's also impacted our budget too. But really the availability of staff is the #1 thing. If we can't safely operate a pool, then we certainly can't open it.
Well, Edwards says lifeguard training has resumed now that the indoor pools are reopened. You can visit our website at ozarksfirst.com for more information on how to become a lifeguard.
Thank you, Nyjah. We are starting out with some dry roads out there this morning. We've got a few clouds in Springfield on our Color 10 live drive. We'll have more clouds fill in on this Memorial Day. Warm, high at 80 degrees with some scattered showers and storms. Details on flooding and severe threats coming up next.
From Color 10 Ozarks First, Lauren Barnes, Joe Morano, and weather with meteorologist Elisa Raffa. This is Color 10 News Daybreak.